Having said that, obviously after the session, like I did with that last session, somebody saying something?
Ma'am, should we write this in a document, means like a Word document?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And like the last session, like I'll critique the assignments that you guys will send in, and also critique this piece that you guys will send in. So even though I say bye to you after the session, doesn't mean I'll be gone forever. I'll be very, very happy to help you guys. So between these two topics, pick one of your interest. My interest is importance of internships. Now look at the first step. Write a captivating headline. So my piece was internships, right? So this is how I kind of modify my headline. It has to be captivating. So I'll give two reasons why internships are important, right? So this will be my topic, my title. Similarly, if you guys are picking up the other topic, you can pick this title. You should play sports. Here's why. So this kind of interests the reader into saying, okay, this writer has suddenly mentioned that you should play sports. Why is that? And then, oh, he's also offering you reasons why. Let me just start at it. Give it a read. Similarly, in the first title that I've picked for my own topic, I am saying that internships are important, right? I'm not saying that internships are not important. I have placed a fact. This is something that I believe in as a writer. And then I'm also giving you two reasons to support it, right? Generally, you'll see a lot of articles on the internet wherein they have written 5 reasons why, 5 benefits of. So this is where that captivates your interest. If you read a lot of scoop poop, this is something that scoop poop kind of started. And everybody kind of followed suit, the entire industry followed suit because they used to come up with these amazing, amazing titles, which really captivated, generated a lot of interest. So similarly, because the content is the entire word is content piece is short, 100 to 250, I just kept it two reasons, right? So my title is now sorted. Step one is sorted. Two reasons why internships are important. Now, what is step two? Know the purpose of the piece. So I have to understand what I'm writing. Why am I writing this content? So this content is very simple. This title is very simple. Now, who will go for internships? Students, right? And internships, students in a very corporate atmosphere, in a very professional atmosphere. So my tone, the purpose is my tone should be very, very formal. I can't write internet slangs. I can't put up references to memes. I can't do all that. I have to keep it very professional. In case of sports, you can definitely put up, some casual references to movies or something like that, right? So you have to understand the purpose of why you're writing. And after that you have to kind of create a hook. So these 3 lines, I want you all to kind of come up with it. I will also come up with it on my own. And fourth is research the content. So you have to now visualize, kind of in a head, visualize that you have your title ready, you have the topic in your mind, you kind of know the purpose of where this piece will go. And now you have to think about what to write. So this is where you go on the internet, quickly kind of search, look at 2 3 articles, what they're writing about, get in that zone of writing. And then I think for me, sometimes when I start writing a piece, I kind of face a writer's block. My mind goes blank. I don't know what to do. So then I go on the internet. I kind of look at 5 6 articles that people have written, and that kind of gets my brain to work, the creative juices to flow, and then I come out with my own original piece. So with this research that you do, I have kind of for everybody's in a bit to save everybody's time here, I've kind of given 2 small hints as to what we can write about. So in case of internships, we can write about it helps you to explore career paths, and second would be it helps you to learn professional skills. So it's not necessary to use only these 2 points, but these 2 points definitely give you a push, a jump start to kind of get started on your content. So these two reasons can be these two or something else. Obviously, we have to come up with our own, hook. We have to incorporate these 2 points, elaborate on this, and then come up with a conclusion. Similarly, if you guys are picking up the second topic, I've given you 2 points, which is you should play sports because it boosts your confidence and it improves body fitness. There can be other reasons here as well. For example, in India, for example, career is really becoming sports is really becoming a mainstream career. So you can pick on that. You can pick up these in that specifically. You can pick up things such as how much sports people are getting paid, how popular they're becoming, things like that. So you can include other points as well, but I just wanted to give you a little jump start in a way. These are the resources for it. We'll get to it after you've written a content. I just want to, give you some additional boost to your interest in content writing. So what I'll do is I'll come back here. We'll keep this here. I have my document ready. I will, we can take up 15 minutes, I think now. I'll come back in 15 minutes with 100 or 250 piece on this. And I'll show you how I used these steps. I will edit it. These steps, and we can then take up questions. I'll be happy to answer any doubts or any issues that you faced or are facing in writing your own piece. Let me know how that sounds. Is that good? Should we start on 15 minutes for 15 minutes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So let me write that. Do you guys want me to write those 7 steps in this chat box if everybody is easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll just do it. Also write other things. So this is one. I will also write this, but I'll also write the topic. If you guys have some very interesting title, then please come up with your own. This topic. This. Okay. So this looks good, right? This is fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. So we'll meet. It's 1:22 now. We'll meet, I think, at 1:40. Okay, cool. I'll just put myself on mute and I'll also get started on the writing.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So what I wrote, just share my screen. So I made a PDF out of it to kind of let you guys see. Can you guys see? Okay. So this is what I came up with. I included a lot of, apart from some research I did from the internet, I included a lot of my own story because this was a creative piece and didn't need to have any keywords and all. So I could, after a very long time, I could like express my own self. So two reasons why internships are important. You see this hook. I'll go in detail later. I'll read it out to you guys. We have time, right? Yeah. Included one image later, the same image that I had, included in the PPT. These 2 points, elaborated on it, and then the conclusion. Okay. So this is what the final piece looks like. This is, and if you guys are wondering, this is what I sent to my clients. Same format. Okay. Now let's go back to the Word form of it. So I've highlighted things for you. This is the background. Okay. So I've changed these font. I tried to highlight it, but it was very glaring, the highlights in Word. So I've changed the color of the fonts. So this is the hook. Okay. Title is done. Hook is there. Image which I added later after my piece was completed. The first 2 points. And then this was the conclusion. I'll tell you what I wrote. So two reasons why internships are important. The internships are simply training have existed forever. Okay. But what is it that makes them so exciting that students love to get on each year? From boosting my confidence to helping me pick the right career path, internships were undoubtedly the right decision for me. Right. So this is the hook. First thing is, first in the first line itself, I make it very clear to the reader that I'll be talking about internships. Then a question which kind of brings in a curiosity in the reader's mind, that what is it about internship that makes it so exciting? Like, what is the reason for this article in the first place? Right? What's the big deal? And then I kind of familiarize the reader with myself, the writer. From boosting my confidence to helping me pick the right career path, internships were undoubtedly the right decision. So right now, the title says why internships are important, but then the writer goes on to say that why it was also the right decision for her. Right. So for a reader, it becomes very exciting. Now they have a lot of reasons to kind of get on with this article. So this book is complete. Now, here are two reasons why internships are important and why you should also get one. So first, they say a fact that internships are important. Next, the writer is saying that it helped her too. And now the writer is saying that even I should get one. Oh, let's see one. So, all these small things is how the writer kind of, via their words, influence the reader to do things. So that is what I like about writing a lot. First one is it helps you to explore career path. So internships help you understand your choice of work. It gives you an insight into how process and activities happens in an organization, right? They provide you with the necessary exposure and even help you hone your skills. From understanding quality assurance in a chocolate factory to understanding the time management and administration in a corporate office, my internships made me know myself better. More importantly, internships act as a great addition to one's resume and help secure your dream job. So first one is a normal fact. Then here I talk about my own experience, and then here I talk to the reader that it may help you secure your dream job, right? So this is all about career paths. Three small points, but career paths. Next is learn professional skills. So professional skills such as client management, understanding of the end customer, working under pressure, and collaboration are quickly learned via internships. This is why many organizations have their internship programs where they encourage their interns to join their organizations full time. Be it any industry or career, internships make you well versed with the essentials of professional life. So even if it's not industry specific, what I want to tell my reader is that the skills you learn from internship are universal, right? And then finally, to close these 2 points in the entire article, I jump to the conclusion wherein I say, as someone who has dabbled with and finally settled on pursuing a career in content writing, these internships positively shaped me into a successful professional that I am today. And then I implore the reader, if you're confused about your career, about which career path to pick, choose an internship first and get started on building a confident you, one that is more prepared for the workforce. So in this, I kind of bring the reader to look at the bigger picture. Like internships, you may think it's a small thing, a small program, but it helps you be more prepared for the workforce, your entire career. So you can also, if you kind of, sit back and think about what I wrote, there's a lot of talking directly to the reader. There's a lot of emphasizing with the reader via my own story. There is a lot of micro vision internship programs to macro vision your career and using words to fit all of them together. And obviously the picture helps to visualize as well. But that is how, in 15 minutes, I kind of brought this vision across to the reader. So this is what I wrote. Now what I'll do is I'll pick this up. I will pick this up, and like we did for the next steps, I will do a plagiarism check on it. So I have my resources ready. This is Grammarly. So you can see all these other proofs that I use Grammarly all the time for every article. And I'll just simply copy paste. Now Grammarly has this really cool feature wherein I can change, I can put in the different tones that I want for my article, formal piece. So I put in formal, a business piece, and then this is what I do every time. So I have to inform the reader, describe, convince, and tell a story. Something which I use Grammarly for. And this is what it will show, right? Correctness, grammar. Let's see. These are all these suggestions. Okay, look at the correctness. So correctness is only one issue that it's picking up, which is that numeral 3 should be used. Like instead of numeral 3, you should use THRE. But I tend to keep it this way because what I realized is, like Scoop Whoop was doing, they do this. Sorry. Two reasons why internships are important, right? So I still kept it this one. But even if you use these numbers, it's okay. So we can just say that, thank you for your suggestion, goodbye. The second is clarity. Now, it's not necessary when this is very Grammarly specific. Now, it's not necessary for you to kind of always adhere to what Grammarly or these tools are saying. It's just to assist you and not to replace you. Okay, just keep that in mind. So in this case, they're like, it appears that blah blah may be unnecessary. Consider removing it. But I like how it's sounding, so it's okay. Similarly, there are other suggestions that it's giving. Engagement, saying we're engaging and all that, blah blah blah. So this is Grammarly. So I see there are no major glaring issues. Okay, proofread. It's good proofreading tool. It helped me. Look at the let's get out of the plagiarism. Let's look at the plagiarism for Grammarly. At the same time, I like to multitask and all. I'll just do a copy paste, go to plagiarism checker. This is a small SEO tool that I was telling you about. Copy paste here as well. It takes a lot of time. And in the free version, you can get about 1,000 words. And then let this get on with the job. So isme, first when it's saying these slot bees are adorable, definitely. So this is something wrong on Grammarly's end. We'll just put a delete to it. This one. So it picked this line up if you're confused about which career path to pick. And this article is there, which apparently has the same line, which it cannot be ignored, right? They have the same article. So it's okay. Like I said, if it's within 5%, about 2 to 3%, it's okay. I can read it, but even if I let this be, it's all right. Because some word somewhere will match on the internet. Similarly here, let's see what small SEO tools has to say. So it is saying that it is there's 0% plagiarism, 100% unique. So cool. So now my proofreading is done, plagiarism check is done. And now what I do is simply, this is a very small advice that I give to everybody. Whenever you're sending out content to anybody, just ensure that it's in PDF form. Because Word doc is always editable, right? So I'll just change the color. Done. And save it as PDF. Content writing exercise 2. Export. And then, it's the same article only, but which is this. And this, done a lot of times, is what helped me with my career. It's as simple as that. You just have to get this, content sorted, how to write a piece. You have to get that sorted. After this, you can study, you learn about keywords, SEO, and all that. Include all that, and then this was just blog writing. If today you start writing in such a form about whatever happened in school or whatever your friends said or whatever you're thinking or writing, this will be journal writing. You practice this template throughout, include a lot of keywords and all those things, and then you can get on with the marketing pieces, and then you can get on with SEO content, which is basically used for commercialization, commercial purpose, right? One more thing that I'd like to share before we move on is that, how do I hide this? Okay, wait, this. So I found this really cool course. It's free. It's on SEM Rush Academy. They do a lot of digital marketing. So they publish this course for free, which is around SEO toolkit course. If you first of all master content writing. Once you've done that, you want to move ahead, right? Get into the commercial aspect of it. Learn what SEOs are and how they work. A little introduction I gave in the last session that I had with you guys, but just learn what they say. Just 3 hours. See if it's really interesting to you, and I can share the link of this also. Just try it out once. And finally, one last thing is that this ends my today's session. This is the same that I was talking about. Second thing is I've written an ebook around the same, the basics what we discussed in these last 2 days. Obviously, there will be some additional information on this, and I am soon to launch this, but I want to keep it free for you guys, given you guys have stuck by my side for the last 2 hours. So for that, I will get in touch with Shreya and Rishabh and make sure that you guys, get your hands on this book. Please do leave a feedback. Please do let me know what I could do better for maybe the next future ebooks or whatever. And now, if there are any questions, just let me know.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, it was really interesting.
Informative.
Great.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, 9.
Ma'am, 9.5.
9.
9.6.
There's always that room for improvement. Thank you. All right. It was a pleasure to be with you guys. Please get in touch for any questions anywhere, content writing, general life advice, whatever. I'm happy to offer that advice to you guys. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for these past two sessions.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you,
Devieka.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
And Google form is being sent to you, right? Please fill it in and then please leave the session. Okay. First fill the form and then you can leave.
All right, thank you guys. Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.